Let's fit in a game of blitz. So 2161, good luck. We play the reti from the black side this time. Okay, this normal reti. Let's push forward. Okay, that's exactly what I play. I'm going to go for one of the ultra solid lines, or what should be. Doesn't mean I can't mess it up, of course. And I normally play this with white, not with black. So it doesn't mean I can't make a complete mess of this. I think I push here. A check, I can still block there with my knight to guard the bishop. Okay, so I have to do this now. Takes, I'll have to take, I guess. I mean, maybe I can play a pawn up, but it feels a bit unnecessary. Pawn forward, we can try and get the queen off the board, but not in this current position. He has gone for it. So do I throw a move in first? I think that just puts the queen on a better square, so I'm just going to take. But we have to figure out how we're going to castle. That's not easy to do now, is it? Knight up, check. I could throw a check in and stop that castling, but it's still a bit of a problem. I don't think I can risk that. But of course, he's going to be able to swing the queen right over the board. Queen check, I think he just sidestepped and he was threatening rook across, so I'll castle, but queen across could be a problem. He goes for the pawn first. So I'm going to come here, guard the pawn, hit the bishop. Check is now covered as well. So he comes forward. Okay. I'm going to hit the queen now. Do we sack this pawn and go for some sort of development move? Do we sack? Here, take, rook across. Let's risk it. Oh, he gets this pawn, doesn't he? Yeah, it's dubious. And that's a bit of a problem. If he takes, I'll just play across. I think, anyway. Let's just see what he does. So he's played across. Wait, can I just take now? I'm missing something. I can take with the knight as well, but it's got to be the bishop. So he's gone back. So here you just take, but the pawn up would be a move, but it opens things up. So let's just go here, hit the bishop. Maybe he's in time to grab the pawn. This is loose, but I could take here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I've just collapsed this game. Maybe I have collapsed this game. I think I want rook across. Actually no. I'm going to play queen up. I know this pawn can fall, but if we get the queen off the board, it should be a little bit easier to play. So how does he get this knockout blow? I've got knight across as a development move now, potentially. Oh, he does take. So knight up. What's he got here? Here we can come back. Okay, so we've got that trade. We'll hit the bishop. I don't think he'll take here, but he could. So what is it? 5 against 4 pawns. So let's go forward. Try and get the other rook across somewhere or other. I know this is covered. I don't want to take there. Let's come back. Obviously, here he had this. Ooh. Okay, hit the 2. So mate threat, which he guards. So let's play rook up. Just trying to double the rooks up now. It's 4 pawns each, but mine feel very vulnerable. So let's go here. Maybe knight forward. The knight moves, we've got a check option, and then maybe drop back and guard, but it feels easier to attack, doesn't it, for our opponent? So here. Oh, I can't defend it any other way, so I might as well get the knight forward. Hold on, let's go forward. I'm trying to come across, but it gives me the option to go with a check. Okay, let's come across. Knight over creates a threat. potentially anywhere. So you got knight back, pawn up, so take. Let's go with the knight. Knight across. I think I can go up here. Wow, we managed to flag him, so that was a pretty good win. Let's see what it was in engine speak. Right, I'll flip the cameras over so we can now get the PGN. So we just copy that. We'll jump onto Lichess, compare it in exactly the same way as every other game. So paste that in, request analysis, import the game. We are black for this game, so you can press this menu button and just flip the board. Press it back again. This is Stockfish17 analysing this game. So let's just see how we played it, especially looking for any opening blunders if we've gone wrong anywhere, anything to learn from. You can see we're flatline level all through the end game here. Pretty much flatline level, it's just came down to the clock, hasn't it? So we're just that little bit quicker at the end. Oh, there's a blunder here. So opponent's blundered and we've not taken advantage and we've blundered it straight back. So that's at move 20. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so we've had pretty much a flatline game, 87% each on the accuracy, but there's been a blunder here and we've blundered back by missing it. So we've blundered back by missing it. So let's have a quick flick through, but that's the one key moment. But you see, otherwise at our level, it's basically a flatline level game. We're trying to go for a solid line with the Reti here. A lot of moves are quite forcing, of course, but yeah, I should have taken with the pawn instead of the bishop. So now it's slightly better for white. And I should have come all the way back here instead of going here. I guess he could just take the pawn immediately and missed it. I did take the pawn there. Okay, so this is that's the blunder, and I've put the knight on the wrong square. Knight here and queen across. Oh, and there's knight up. I missed the extra follow-up move and there's knight up. That must be it. I put the knight on the wrong square. Put it on the wrong square. Knight f5. Knight c3 is the best move. So I'm assuming queen here to guard the bishop. Knight up. Hit the queen and hit the bishop. So this was the right move. And just take. And you don't take back. g6. But obviously, unless you see the whole entire line, obviously you just don't play it. Or let's see at least a good chunk of the line, you don't play it. But we just gained the knight there, but I just didn't see that. So that's why we've got a blunder each. Apart from that, the game has basically just remained flatline level down, apart from the clock. It just really come down to the clock. Yeah, now here I assumed if rook across I can just throw a check in and then we would discover against the rook. And that's where the game ends. So it was 87% each, so not a bad game at our level, but just down to the clock, that one.